Hello, and welcome back to Game Start. Apologies for the hiatus, but I had some new tech stuff come in that I really wanted to have all set up. Problem is, it showed up about 4 days late, so I had to cancel another stream. Extra issue, the webcam that I ordered to upgrade my image for this type of recording is crap. I plugged it in, I thought it was going to work. And then, moments before I went to record last night, stopped working altogether. Fortunately, my dad had an idea because I also got a new phone, and my phone is now my webcam for the recording of my Let's Play stuff. So, woo. Unfortunately, this upcoming week's uploads to YouTube aren't going to reflect that because he only told me about the idea earlier today. One of my other additions is my new Bluetooth headset, which I'm wearing badly so that I don't have to worry about my hat just squeezing my head. But they work just fine because I already tested them out. And my cat is currently playing around near my feet. Move along, bud. But that's not why you're here. You are here to watch me play The Witcher 3. And I don't quite remember where I left off, so we'll just have to start it up and hope the summary tells me enough. So yeah, that is really good quality. My phone's camera is much better quality than I was expecting. Okay, so let's hit continue.
Back by, Ciri had happened on the Crones. Beastly sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the wild hunt. Ciri escaped before they could decide. Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Geralt lost her trail once more. He now needed a new lead.
Okay. I do remember that. But I'm pretty sure I went on to do something else after. Was I just going to do side quests after? That sounds about right. Take Annabelle to Graham. Oh, right. I just finished off with the tower here. And I need to go see Graham. Oops. Wrong button. I need to go see Graham in the,
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure I didn't get a chance to see that before the conversation happened. Oh hey, it's a bright sunny day out. That's nice.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Looks like that's all that's up here then. Can I leave through this path somehow? Oh, there's a chest over here. Come on, camera. Come on. Somehow I don't think this is going to get me out of here safely. Namely, that huge drop. So it looks like I gotta descend all the way back down the tower properly. There we go. But I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything to fight. It has been a week since I played, so a little over a week, really. So I might be a bit rusty. Okay. Suddenly started walking faster for a moment there. Wonder if the invisible lady's still around. I don't think so, because it makes sense that she'd vanish after the conversation happened. And I just... Yes. Took a bit of damage, I think, but I'm okay with that. Not sure if Geralt's okay with that, but I am. Come on, the camera controls are terrible. Of course, that seems to be the way it is with a lot of games. Okay. Come on. Angle the camera down. There. Still locked. Okay. And that's not the way I want to go, so I have to be over here. Now we run. Okay. And I've got to teleport myself to where? My goal is north. Which I could go to that boatmaker's hut without too much issue. Got some stuff there I could be doing too. I think... I think I will fast travel. And ride a horse on the... Ride my horse down. I am having difficulty talking for some reason. Oh, hey, there's a person.
Run, Roach.
I'm just gonna cut across the fields. Be a bit faster, I think, than trying to do the road. Oh yeah, we're just eating up the distance. Judging entirely by that step meter thingy by the map.
Not so fast, Roach.
Or is it? Okay, how close are we now? Okay, gotta follow the road through the town. A lot more difficult to ride a horse on narrow streets like this than I was expecting. For some reason. Don't know why I was expecting it to be easy. That is not how horse physics work.
Whoa.
That's not what I meant to do, but I'll take it.
Told you, I don't want to see no one.
You've got to!
Just leave me be.
Why you been following me?
I haven't been following you.
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
Well, that sounds good for us.
I want to
And what
talk.
we intend to do.
Death, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there. What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met
Interesting
her.
accent.
Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course,
Good.
it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Oh.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But... what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
There's the front door. I wanted to leave the house before I actually leveled up. Because it'd feel disrespectful to level up inside the house. Okay. I was going to... that's right, I was working on the Igni sign. Only downside to my phone being my webcam right now is it is completely covering up a section of the screen. The V to active and the H to hold are completely covered up by my phone. Alright, so now I gotta go talk to Keira. I'm sorry, camera.
Looks like rain.
Did he not...
Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta. And now she's free.
Did I lift the curse then, considering... oh hey, and I've healed up. That's good. So I'm gonna have to see if Pest is in my bestiary.
Whoa!
That's colorful. Let's loot some of it. But since I'm stopped, let's take a look in the bestiary. One. Oh, Pesta's not in there. Not a necrophage. Apparently an ogrid. Relicts. Ooh. Vulnerable against relict oil and Ken. Good to know. Spectres. Pesta would be in there if it was anywhere. Ah, Plague Maiden. Mentions Pesta in it. Many traits in common with the Phantoms and Wraiths. So yeah, Spectre Oil and Earden. Okay. And there was a wolf howl. Let's move on, Roach. Must be some hungry wolves. Wrong button. I got distracted. Doesn't look like any of the others are coming this way. Wouldn't be surprised considering I killed their warg. What's this going on here?
6 sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
All
You too
God,
can
huh?
seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
Whoops.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elms. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
What harvest?
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
A
Well,
bladed
I suppose I'm
understanding.
to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Okay. So this is the altar then.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Not spoken like a
Avalanches
god, huh?
here. How would that work?
Hello?
No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
somehow I'm guessing it's actually a dwarf. A
Why?
dwarven family.
More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent. An illusion.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Oh, well, aren't you
Geralt of
interesting?
Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Interesting.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return? I talk at least.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
Alright. I mean, if he's legitimately been helping them out in return for stuff, then...
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All-God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
I don't think I'm gonna clue them in as to
Farewell.
where he is.
The all god show you favor.
I mean, I could. Real easy. Whoops. Wrong button. But... okay. Powerful of mice is what I was focusing on. Because, I mean, if I tell them, hey, if you go down in the cellar, you'll find your god, that could cause some trouble. Oops. Wastrel Manor. Interesting. I wonder if it's a Wastrel Manor because the people who live there are named Wastrel, or if it's called such because people who are Wastrels are there. That is a strange word, Wastrel. I think I've heard some people say it is Wastrel. Oh yeah, afraid of the drowner, but not of the dead body. Of course, I suppose that does make some sense, considering Geralt leaves a lot of dead bodies in his wake. Wouldn't be good for the horse to get spooked by something like that.
Not so fast, Roach.
Okay, now let's see if she's here in her home, or... alright.
Geralt, just Just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
Not quite.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed.
Okay.
I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What
Depends
is it?
on what
I
kind.
put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Alright. So that's done. Now I was going the wrong way. I didn't middle click in time. Okay, so I need to go to Blackbow, which, according to the map, is northwest of here. And we don't... No, we do have a sign near there. Okay. And Roach is there. I'm gonna head down to Mid-Cop so I can use the fast travel marker to go to Blackbow. And Mid-Cops is more this way. Right? I think. Map. Taking a left at the next fork.
The vermin will stay in the castle with a door like this.
Okay. And then to the right. And dismount. So I can use the sign. Okay, on up north to Blackbow. There.
Faster.
That's some good old fast travel for you. I have a feeling I'm going to need to have full health, so I'm drinking a swallow now and hope it'll regenerate me fully before I arrive at my destination. Some wild dogs in the area. Wasn't there a guy who wanted me to kill some wild dogs? There, killed a bunch of wild dogs. Probably a few more over that way. From what I can see here. Maybe they're not wild dogs. But I am guessing that there's something over here where all these drowners are. I screwed that one up. Drink another swallow. There's another drowner. There. Ah, yes. Plenty to loot here. Now that I've killed all these drowners. Reminds me, I'm not sure if I said, but there was an achievement I got a while back called Butcher of Blaviken, and I wasn't sure what the achievement was for. Apparently, according to the main page of Steam in my library, Butcher of Blaviken is the achievement you get for killing for killing 10 guys in 5 seconds. Okay, so it looks like her merchants got waylaid by some robbers, who then got waylaid by some drowners. Okay. So apparently we gotta be over here.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Hangman's Alley. Actually makes me think of Vlad III Tepesh Dracula, known as the Impaler for a very good reason. In this case, they're all well hung, but it's apparently one of the things that Vlad III never tolerated was thieves. And any thief ever caught in his territory, well, Impaler. So it became a thing that you could leave a large sack of gold on the corner of a street.
Merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well.
And it would still be there a day later.
Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that.
But my what I know of Vlad III Tepesh Dracula comes from TV tropes, Wikipedia, and Fred Saberhagen's Dracula tape episode or novels. Not sure why I said episodes. Though I do think it would make for an interesting series.
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Interesting. I still have to find the ingredients, apparently. It says there that it was all sold. Ooh, what's this? Ah.
It's still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one.
Come on, magic teleporting horse. I just recalled a thing about, I think it was Skyrim. Oh, another guarded treasure. This one guarded by Indrega. Oh yeah, and I got new armor stuff. Not as good. Ooh, better. Good. Master Gilf of Ken. Increases Ken's sign intensity. Meh. Quest items and other. Crafting and alchemy stuff, because we gotta clear all this up. Okay, potions. Or oils, that's what I was gonna look at, because Indrega... Do I have anything that's good against them in this? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Just so many of them. Last one. There we go. Ooh, and some mutagen. Is that all they've got? Looks like mostly mutagen. And some chitinous shell. Ooh, we have one more. Ooh, this one's a warrior. Hi there. You guys look a lot better than you did in the previous game. That's too far away. Didn't back away fast enough. There we go. Morana runestone. Interesting. Master crafted silver sword. More mutagen. Alright. I'm curious. Well, first take a look at alchemy. So I can upgrade a lesser blue mutagen into a regular blue mutagen. Twice even. Cool. And under oils, beast oil. That should come in handy. And I can replace that, oops, with this. And I'm definitely going to need to meditate soon-ish. Okay. I wasn't sure if I'd actually be able to hit him like that, but apparently I hit him once at least. Am I going the wrong way? No, not quite. That wound up being a lot closer than I expected. I mean, distance-wise. Oh, I almost forgot. I should mention. I have learned that on the 22nd, the Crown Tundra DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield will be released. And as with the Isle of Armor, I will be taking a break from the Witcher game that I will be playing, this one, and playing that basically as soon as it comes out.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
You say that every time.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Does it just skip me to straight outside, or... Looks like it does.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
White mice? White rats?
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Became very careful.
Is it the classic? Yeah.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles.
I'm curious
Now to
about what
return to the
Zoogles
fairy
are.
tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Vellum. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening. But if no, then no.
Oh, all right. I'll do it.
I feel honored. Truly. Before we go, there's one more thing.
Okay.
Transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
I would have probably quipped what tradition is midnight.
Why
but...
not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight.
Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
It
Well,
looks
I might
almost
also have
exactly
changed
the
your hair
same.
colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm.
Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Come on now. Faster.
Oh, it says race, huh? I would expect this magical horse to have boosted stamina.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
I'm going even faster. I'm glad that the map is actually outlining where I need to go for this. Don't want it to tire itself out before we get there, but I can still block her path. Here we go. Wonder what those guys happen to think. Two people charging past on white horses. Isn't that the temple I was just at? Haha, I made it.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with bottled water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Oh, really?
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you should go there
Sorry.
first, just to be
Such
sure.
a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic.
Oh, romantic.
Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits.
No.
Sorry, just not in the mood.
Is it a headache? Or does the problem lie elsewhere in your anatomy?
No, it has to do with
I
me.
knew we shouldn't have had that wine before dinner. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
Now see, that sounds like a pleasant night to me. I do so love the night sky.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear.
There's legitimately no one else around. What?
Keira? Where?
Well, that was interesting.
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Should have known. Do we get a quest to go over there and figure out what's going on, or do I just move on? There. First, I need to recover some things. And unfortunately the boat isn't right here, so I'm just going to swim across. If the game will let me. Which I don't see why it would not. Yeah. I had chips and cheese for supper, so my throat's a bit at the moment. Oh, so cute when he's sleeping. I love my cat. He's kind of curled up like cats traditionally are, except one of his hind legs is sticking straight out. He's super adorable. There's a lot more lights on in there than there technically needs to be for one person. So that was about a 18 to 20 minute swim. So yeah, took me about 20 minutes to swim all the way across. Can I? Nope, can't jump the spikes. Well, at least not those ones then. Help, I'm trapped in an invisible wall. For some reason, I feel like that would be an interesting thing to do for a video game, anime / light novel, whatever, is to have, excuse me, a character actually get trapped by an invisible wall and complain about it.
Floor of the tower.
She wanted to know about all of the stuff in the tower, and I didn't destroy it. So. Oh, your stuff didn't change back. Yep, there's his work.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all. Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
Keep calling me that.
Didn't come here to play games. I want to know what you're up to.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure, like a virgin's tears. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones.
Because she's gonna sell the vaccine /
The
cure.
mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Keira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me.
Okay.
See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs.
I, Keira Metz, advisor to Foltest and member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more, not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Interesting.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds free of bedbugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Alright. That felt like a good thing I just did. Okay. Completed that. So let's see. Let's do this witch map. Okay, it wants me to go up there to Midcons. Which fortunately there's a sign in that town and they just lost their witch. So I should be able to get a good deal out of it. Alright.
Me man went to see the witch again. She's enchanting him, I tell you.
Oh!
We shouldn't. We can't lose hope.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum.
Sure.
Or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Could we move along?
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word
Got
is
some
she's
very
sort of
interesting
late.
names in this world.
And nothing happened to her?
Though
She
I
wasn't
believe
Agneta outlived 3 husbands, that one.
must be
Jenny
the
of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
because of the Dutch origins of the Witcher series.
Poor Mirko.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the Woods with mine own eyes, like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like?
Very interesting
Detail,
speech
please
patterns
try.
in this. It's kind of neat.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dim, see, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
Alright. Let's search the nearby fields. So, oops, sorry people.
Hunger's turned this one.
I need to go this way.
Got a lump of bread today.
Okay. So search this area for evidence. Ooh, ooh. Something on the ground.
Woman came through here, barefoot.
Which way do we want to follow the trail?
A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
I mean, I want to follow the footsteps then? Looks that way. Come on. Great, lost them because of the camera. There we go. Oh my.
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
Oh, don't you dare. Whoever that wolf is. Oh, one more thing.
Lugged the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
Bokai and Zula.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Alderman probably knew the girl. I had to ask him.
Okay. Another night wraith. Interesting. I say another just because I remember Selena from the first Witcher.
We shouldn't. We can't.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows. 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Bokai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods.
Thanks, dude.
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
Okay. In that case, I gotta go to the place where where she will presumably appear. And then meditate until just before dusk. Then, before I do anything else... Ooh. Do I have a Spectre oil? I do not. Would have been handy, that. Okay.
The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
Yeah, and it's...
The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
Okay, so it automatically... Oop. There we go. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. I thought it jumped down. Oh. The analog stick actually chooses which part of the clock face it is. Okay. Let's meditate an hour then. Hope that's after nightfall. No? How long does it take for the sun to set?
The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
Oops. At least I didn't catch on fire from that.
The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
Yeah, I know. Need to meditate a bit longer. There we go. Oh, there's a standard sound effect. But you have to come to me. Why are there deserters around right as I'm doing this? I'm actually doing more damage with a regular sword swipe than I am with the heavy sword swipe. Oop. Feeling that'd work. Oh geez, I'm low on health. Oh geez, that could have killed me. Okay, getting toxic now. Oops. Last swallow of swallow. There we go. Take a trophy. Alright. I think before I go back to the village, that I am going to meditate a bit more. Because that was something. Oops. Bit of a harder fight than I was expecting it to be. Alright, Roach, let's move on. Back to the village. Need to talk to the alderman again. Where do you think you're going?
Go.
We were moving in a straight line and then you suddenly juke to the right. Alright.
What's the rush?
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back?
No. I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed. Many thanks to ye, Master Witcher.
Farewell.
That's that one done. Oops, that was the right button. So, next. Let's do this one. Ooh, I leveled up. Which means I've got another mutagen slot unlocked. So we want to go, whoops, first confirm that upgrade. And then put this there. Then I'm actually going to move my bomb ability there. Even though it doesn't actually match the werewolf mutagen in color, I feel like it should because there's some green there. Alright. Okay, Roach. Let's go raise some shrines. It'd help if you were actually on the road. There you go. Come on. Holding down the A button, so you should be moving just fine. Alright, off we go. Oh, he does follow the roads at a gallop. Well, that's nice. Because I'm pretty sure I'm galloping right now. It barely does any damage to me save for the scratch damage. I'll just power right through it. Or not scratch damage, poison damage. Okay, and then there's a shrine here. Yep, there we are.
Destroyed this one too.
Huh. Considering the look of it, I wonder if the shrines aren't a secret for something else, shall we say. I'm a little paranoid about it. Okay, so, on to the next one. Oh, okay. He was not following the road. I guess I must have actually said canter or something. It definitely looked like Roach was galloping along the road. Yeah, he is. And his stamina's not going down because we're on the road. Okay then. That's a Gryphon. Or Griffin. Do I have to fight it? Doesn't look like it. I guess I didn't have to get off Roach in that regard, but oh well. I'm gonna go cross country. Seems like it's gonna be faster than going by the road, judging by how long it's taken this way. Controller was vibrating a little there. There's probably something the medallion wanted me to see, but I'm a little focused at the moment. Oh hey, there's a road here. Ooh. Treasure guarded by wraiths this time, it looks like. That was interesting. Nice statue. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Huh. Apparently I was too sneaky for the wraiths or something. That hurt. Running. Can't catch me, I'm a Witcher man. Are you actually chasing after me, or? Nope. Hi there.
You the ones destroying shrines all over Velen?
What's that got to do with you?
What's it got to do with you?
We are the heralds of lightning. Heavy drops from leaden clouds. Unleashed, the lightning's name shall be Overman.
The locals claim the gods are unhappy. No fear of their wrath?
The wrath of the gods? The gods are dead. We but dispose of their rotting remains, the dying embers of superstition that harms.
Great. Need a favor, though. You gotta clean up after yourselves here. Then go back to wherever you came from. Dispose of those embers there.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. The gods are dead. Thus speaks Master Friedrich of Oxenfurt. Common folk fear religion and the
Considering
priests,
what opiates
not
were
the gods.
considered
And
way
this
back
fear
when.
Enslaves us in fetters of ignorance. We must forge a new morality, or rid ourselves
I mean,
of
yes, it was still a
morality
dangerous drug,
altogether.
but it was also something that there were places you could go to, and everyone knew that there was, well, opium dens back Victorian era. But anyways,
You'll do what you want. But if I were you, I'd get out of here, on account of the ghouls.
And you beware, for he who long fights monsters turns monster himself, and the abyss gazes into him also.
kind of screwed up
Jeez,
that one.
Students.
In the sideshow of the circus. Well, it was quite profitable.
Quest failed. Okay, not surprising considering I was supposed to, well, stop all that from happening. Oh, that's right, it put me on the Baron's thing again. Alright. Witcher contracts. Go ahead and do the swamp thing bit, and then we'll try the scavenger hunt.
Come on.
Honestly, religion doesn't mean a whole lot to me. Ooh.
Go, go.
There's kind of a tree in the middle of the road there, Geralt. Dangerous looking one, too. Are we gonna have to go through the swamp then, or...? Well, that was interesting. Ooh. Oh geez, there's more of you. And yeah, you're tough. And I am out of here. Not trying that again. I need to find a better way up there, I guess. Yeah, there's... Wonder if I can make it to that sign before I get killed. Well, I'll try it. But it'll probably tell me I can't fast travel when there are monsters nearby. That's what it looks like. Okay, just running through then. Don't mind me, guys. I'll come back when I'm stronger. Or at the very least better equipped. Don't know if I've gotten further enough away yet. There. I think that'll do. Let's just cross this spot here. Back onto the road. Not what I wanted to use. One more, yeah, isn't there? No? More blue mutagen. Necker bits. And a horse. Roach. Roach. Supposed to come to me, not away from me. And I think we can put the sword away now, Garrow. Ooh, guarded treasure. I am a sucker for treasure. Whoops. I timed that wrong. What's my most recent save? Please don't tell me it's where, at the Alderman's. Might be after the quest failed, actually. Which in that case, I'll just head back to the nearest town with a signpost. Yep, it was. Okay. Alright, so nearest town with a signpost. Like that might be that one. So we need to go west.
Well, it could be quite profitable.
Gotta go west to go east. Come on, Roach.
The black ones are chasing gorillas round the cave.
Come on now.
I am glad that I discovered that you could continue to gallop. Ooh. How far am I? Ah. Well then. Let's go examine this abandoned site. Because it's probably the key that I need. Oh yeah, it's just some humans. No, I think that's you. I dodged too soon. That almost looked like I drained some life from him instead of just stabbing him. There. Liberated. Wonder if that's supposed to be chunks of meat or chunks of produce. Okay. The populace has returned, but are there any, is there not a signpost here? There is not a signpost here. Oh well, at least I got this place back. I say back like it was somewhere I'd been before. Roach.
That's it, Roach.
You're supposed to meet me from the other side. Okay. I saw another little town-looking place on this road even. Let's see what that one's like.
Ghouls. And where there's ghouls, there's usually corpses.
Ooh, these are big ones. Not what I wanted to do. These guys are way out of my league. Why am I stopping to fight them? Poke it, poke it, poke it, poke it. Rink. Poke it, poke it, poke it. Why is all the fast travel signs are behind enemies outside my might? Looks like I might just want to swim over to Fike Island. Take that fast travel sign. Yeah, it'd probably be faster. Am I going the right way even? Yes. Go this way because there's a boat symbol, which I have a feeling means that I'll be able to take a boat instead. Yeah, boat. There's a couple question marks near here, and I am curious. There's also apparently a cave. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw a wraith. Elven ruins. surrounded by wraiths. Apparently weak enough that I might be able to actually handle them. In which case, I'm pretty sure... I did not mean to do that. Pretty sure I saw a cave entrance over this way. And probably something in the cave that's important to the ruins. Oops. Thought I still had the lantern equipped. Or is this the place? Oh, this is the place where Keira and I were. Never mind. Though they might be connected somehow. I need to swap to Earden if I want to face these wraiths. Which I do want to face these wraiths. Looks like there's plenty of them though, so I'm actually going to swap this out. Or in, rather. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Ah, well. Am I back at the guys again? Would not be surprised if I'm back at the students again. Oh, no, it's this area. Okay.
This be the witchman, freak of nature. Bit more interesting things from my own.
Alright, well, since I'm by waterfront. Wrong waterfront. Okay. But, oops, let me bring that back up. Yeah, if I follow the arrow on the map, I'll be able to get close to the lake shore near Fyke Isle. That looks interesting. Oh, that was that guarded treasure that I didn't deal with the guards for. They are well within my means. Oh, I don't need to Earden these guys. They didn't last long. Killed one and the other one ran away. And here's the lakeside. So that's Fyke. But rather than just swim there like I did before, I'm actually going to go and grab that boat without going near those wraiths. I'll wait till I'm a much higher level with stronger gear before I come back to them. Like after I finished all of the quests. Well, all the quests in this area. How far am I? Almost there. In fact, it was right in my peripheral vision. Okay, I thought you could do that. And in this case, I may not go to Fyke Isle at all, but rather just boat my way over there. No. It'll be faster to go to Fyke. So, let's go. Nice, relaxing boat ride. Presumably now I won't have to deal with any drowners on the boat. I do find it somewhat interesting, and I may have mentioned this before, that the little trail of go this way on the map, or the mini map, isn't on the water at all. It's only when you're on land. Wonder if I'll actually get to start this contract before I have to sign off for the night. So far, looks like I'll start the contract, but won't finish it. But that's just what it looks like. Okay, this is close enough, I think. Chain reaction. Love it. I do like that, legitimately, that you can chain kill rot fiends like that. Why did you narrow yourself in on that one, Geralt? And there were 3 others that are closer. And for some reason I can't change targets. There. The more of these guys that I loot, the more likely I am to get mutagens. Boost the strength of my, well, anything really. Alright. I was after this. And apparently I need to see a blacksmith. So, before I stop in there... No, there's a place with a blacksmith. Here we are, Blackbow. I'll stop in here, get my weapons and such repaired, and then move back on to what I was doing. Oh yeah, sure. Sorry. It makes sense. It's 9 p.m. No surprise they'd be asleep. There we go. Hello. Okay, do I talk to somebody inside the house then? Yeah, I know how to enhance weapons. Right now I'm trying to repair weapons. Okay, this is where the person is, right? Okay. I'm here to get my stuff repaired. What's going on? Do I have to meditate a bit more?
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on a trail of treats.
There we go.
Yeah?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
No, I'm more likely to sell something first. Ooh. Okay. I'll keep that Gambison moment. Oops, nope, didn't want to sell that. Of course, it now costs more to purchase it back. Never mind. And I keep my fancy gear, and I'm keeping that because it's got that glyph in it, and I think there's a way I can retrieve it. Anyway, crafting. Nothing there of interest. Hafts, don't really need that. Crafting components, But repair equipped. There. Oh, that's also repair that. Remove upgrade. Do that to this Gambison. Oh, no. I wanted to dismantle it. I did that wrong entirely. Well, at least now I'll just sell that Gambison then. I'm keeping the courtier's stuff just because it amuses me. Item needed to complete a quest, so I can't just sell that anyway. Oh, this is dismantlement. So, that was good for me.
So long.
And I've got a sword I can equip that I didn't realize. Better than the ultimatum, which just seems silly to me. Alright. I want to include chances to stun. Armor piercing. And yeah, sign intensity. Okay. Then back to the town sign.
Give us a tail.
Which one? About the fairy?
Now we go to take care of the swamp thing. I was gonna say it looks a lot more pleasant, and then I saw one of the ears. Are we going the right way, Roach? Someone tells me we weren't quite going the right way. Yeah, there's not actually a road where I'm trying to go. Lots of drowners, though. Come on.
Stay clear of that fog if you value your life. Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
This monster, tell me more.
Only seen it once myself. and that from afar and past dusk. Thought it were a man at first. Then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid? Nocturnal? First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed, near about. It was then Boren vanished. Merrick and Tomil went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeard. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted, and the peat there, Master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily. Good for fuel and...
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand.
Yeah, peat bogs were amazing things way back when. Swampland that people fought over. Not only because of the peat itself being an amazing combustible, but also bog iron tended to grow in peat bogs. And that was one of the most reliable places to get iron before proper mining
you
techniques.
Put up the notice in Down, Warren.
Aye, 'twere me. Good to know someone reads them. Paid a scribe a dozen eggs to write it up.
I can help. For a fee.
Course! Why, even an ox don't pull a plough for free.
Alright, time I got to work. Where'll I find this monster?
Start south of here. But beware, bad poxy air hangs o'er the marsh. Stings
Gonna wanna
your
igni
eyes,
it.
claws at your throat. Claws so hard you could choke.
Are we sure it's not just the fog that's killing them then? Okay, so I gotta go this way. Map. Okay, it's not that far. I do find it odd that the dots are leading me off in a different direction though. Okay.
Someone placed an illusion here.
How interesting.
Tracks masked with magic. This is getting interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Different claw marks. Guess a few individuals feed here.
Plenty of fog to be had, but it doesn't look like the poisonous sort.
No ordinary fog, this. Metallic almost.
Can't burn it up, but there is...
Winds howling.
Ah. Nope, that didn't do anything either. Get up out of the fog. It says my goal is below. Is this an eye to the fog? Interesting. Lots of loot. Meteorite ore. Ooh. Another illusion.
Corpse is decomposed almost completely.
Oh, nope.
Guess I'm dealing with an old foglet, hiding behind an illusion.
Ignis Fatus. That sounds interesting. An ancient foglet. Moondust, necrophage oil, and Ken. Okay. Ah, so they're tough ones then, these ones. Navigate the illusions.
Something here. Where's that artifact Keira gave me?
He says as he uses it. Hot. Not so hot.
Bastards are strong. Must be the fog.
I guess that means that one strong foglet empowers the rest. Ooh. Ooh, White Rafford's decoction. Please tell me I can... Nope, I can't make it right now. Make another blue mutagen. One more... Actually. If I unequip that... It gives me enough to make the greater blue. Booyaka. Is this the big guy? Ooh, that's an interesting look. That is not what I wanted to use. Okay. So R definitely still knocked it down like it did the other foglets that I encountered some time ago, actually. But... Okay. Let's actually do this now. Oh no, wait, I don't have the, I need one more blue mutagen, which I got from the, other foglet. My mistake. There. Yeah, I'll get to the illusory wall thing there. And... yeah. Try killing that first.
Something here. Where's that artifact Keira gave me?
Kill this first foglet, then I'll stop and call it a night. Not what I meant to do. I wonder. Nope. I was holding down the left trigger in hopes that it would show me where it was hiding, but it didn't.
Ugly bastard.
Okay.
Bastards are strong. Must be the fog.
Interesting considering he was only level 4. But, alright, in that case, let's meditate for a little bit. Heal up. And then, as I said, that is going to be it for me tonight. So, thank you for joining me. Oops, I'm gonna bring that back up. And I hope I'll see you on the next stream. Don't forget, I've got videos on YouTube to watch. Cat in the Hat. Ow. These headphones are not meant to be worn that way. But yeah, so till the next, live well.